So, number one, you need a good credit score of at least 580 or above. What's up, LB squad? Welcome back. Hope everyone is having a good day so far. So basically, I'm coming to you guys with a highly requested video about home buying. And instead of just talking about it, I decided to make this a Q&A, question and answer video. I've given a lot of you guys on my social media accounts chances to come up with questions, ask questions on Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. And also in the Facebook group Real Women of YouTube that I am also a part of. So I've given everyone chances to ask questions up until today. And I'm going to go ahead and just jump right into the video and get these questions and get these questions answered, basically. So, I've only gotten 4 questions, but that's okay. I can still go ahead and answer these questions, talk about it, whatever the case may be. And if there's still more questions after this, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I definitely wouldn't mind doing another video with follow-up questions as well. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, the first question is, what do you need to buy a house? So, number one, you need a good credit score of at least 580 or above. Excuse me if I keep looking down. I have the questions right here below me, so I'm reading them. Credit score of 580 or above. Now, a lot of people think their credit score has to be in the 600s or the 700s to buy a house. That's absolutely not true. There are some companies out here that are willing to work with anyone whose score is 580 or above. My husband and I, we personally worked with Cityworth Mortgage, who works with people 580 or above. So don't let your credit score crush your hopes or determine if you can or you cannot. 580 or above, you can buy a house. Number 2, a good realtor. You want to find you a good realtor. You want to find a realtor who's not just in it for the money or the profit or the commission that they're going to get. You want a realtor who's really there to help, who really loves their job, who really loves helping families find the house of their dreams. A good loan company. Now, a good loan company is going to depend on how you want your process to go and what you're looking for in your loan company. Your loan company is basically who is going to write the check for your home, and you're going to basically pay them back monthly for your home or whatnot. So you do want to find a good loan company, whatever your preference may be. Again, our loan company was Cityworth Mortgage. So, I mean, we had a rough start. It was so much paperwork being asked for, and it does get irritating, you guys, and it does make you want to give up, but just don't give up. But pretty much, yeah, make sure you got a good loan company. And when you are researching your loan companies and looking for them, make sure that you are reading reviews from people who have already worked with them. Compare the bad to the good and just basically see what outweighs more. Savings for a down payment. I recommend saving at least $4,000 or more before you begin your home buying process, because savings is very, very, very important and one of the number one things you're going to need to buy your home. You don't want to find your home, find your company, and find your realtor and don't have the money, because then you've done all of that and you're not going to get anywhere. If you don't have the money for your down payment, that just cuts everything. A bank account. You have to have a bank account, not a prepaid card such as Rush Card or NetSpend, any of that. You have to have an actual checking and savings account. And if you are doing a joint loan, meaning you and your spouse, if y'all don't have a joint account, be sure that both of you have separate accounts, because that is information that your loan company is going to be expecting for you to have. Moving on to the second question. What financial documents do you need? All right, so these are all of the financial documents that we were asked for. There may be more that other companies asked for, but I'm going to tell you what I do know. Number 1, you're going to need bank statements. Exactly why I told you need a bank account. They're going to ask for bank statements. Number 2, your W-2 forms. If you file taxes individually, joint, together, whatever the case may be, you're gonna need your W-2 forms. 401k documents. If you guys have a 401k plan, they're gonna request the 401k information, so make sure you have that on hand as well and ready to go, or know how to access the information when it's requested for. Number 4, you're gonna need a transcript of your taxes. That's just basically a printout of how you filed, what you got back, all of that good stuff. So you're gonna need a transcript of your taxes. So however you file, whoever you file with, make sure you have that information. Get it from your tax preparer, or if you do TurboTax, you can have it printed from TurboTax as well. And number 5, lastly, pay stubs. Make sure you're actively working when you get ready to do this process, or if you're a business owner, or if you're an at-home mom, or whatever the case may be, make sure you, if you're doing it by yourself, or you and your spouse, if y'all are doing it together, have a source of income to provide pay stubs. That's going to be used as your proof of income. Third question, what is your best advice starting the process? Now, I have a lot of advice for this, and I'm just going to step out and tell you all of it. My best advice is, number 1, step out on faith. And the reason why I say that, because me and my husband, we doubted ourselves for so long. We felt like we were never going to be able to buy a house. We felt like our credit score wasn't good enough. We didn't have the money, a whole lot of things that we felt inside. But we just said, you know what, we're just going to go for it. Just go for it. You know, don't doubt yourself. Just step out and do it. And if it's for you, it will be for you. Never doubt yourself. I kind of included that in the first part, but again, just never doubt yourself. Don't speak down on yourself. Speak it into existence. If buying a house is what you want to do, you speak it into existence. It will happen. Keep your options open. Don't go with the very first home you find. Keep your options open. Check out different ones. Never pick your first choice when it comes to shopping or looking around for a home. Stay positive. Don't speak negative, because if you don't know, the tongue is very powerful. So I always suggest to stay positive in the situation. Don't speak negative. Don't say, what if this happened, or that's going to happen, this can happen. Just no, stay 100% positive throughout the whole process. Choose a realtor who's really into helping and not about the commission. I mentioned that in with number one's question. So yeah, just make sure you have a great realtor who's really into helping you and not in it, like I said, for the commission. Someone that you can bond with and someone that's going to be there by your side the entire way. Read reviews about your loan company and realtor. That is number 1. Always read the reviews. See how other people who've already done this process feel about the company that you're deciding to go with. My next piece of advice, just do it. Just do it. Just like Nike, just do it. Don't hesitate. If that's what you want to do, you go out there and you do that, and don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it. So that's definitely one of my number 1 pieces of advice. And lastly, question number 4. I don't want this video to be too long. I'm running into 9 minutes already. Last question is, how do you recommend finding a real estate agent you can trust? Number 1, research. You have to do your research. Because I had a good experience with the company that I use, doesn't mean that you're going to have the same experience. To be honest, things started out rocky in the beginning. I almost gave up with this company, but I kept my faith. We kept our faith, and we kept going. So do your own research, because everybody's preference and what they like, dealing with people that are working with people may not be the same as others. Read reviews. I've been saying that this whole time. Read the reviews of anyone you choose to work with. Number 3, ask questions. Any questions you have, whether it may sound like a stupid question, dumb question, retarded question, or whatever you want to call it, the question that is dumb is the one that you do not ask. Always remember that, and always ask questions. That's very, very important. And lastly, choose wisely. When I say choose wisely, some companies are not all that great, and they'll paint this picture for you that at the end of the painting, you're going to be looking at the picture like, what the freak is this, or what the F is this, or whatever the case may be. That's what I mean when I say choose wisely. Alright, you guys, so like I said before, I didn't get a lot of questions for this video. I only have 4, and I answered them to the best of my ability. But after watching this video, if those questions created more questions that you guys have, feel free to comment those questions down below. If you follow me on any of my social media accounts, which are also linked in the description box below, feel free to directly message me about any house buying questions you guys have, and I'll be glad to do another video on home buying as well. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope that whoever decided to watch this video really learned something from the information that I did provide today. Also, I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and if you're new here, hopefully you decide to stay and become a part of the LB squad. It's really simple. Just click the red subscribe button below this video. Tap the bell, you'll get a notification every time that I upload, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace. Water balloons, so we're gonna fill those things up and just have a little fun.